Can you imagine I live here from all my life?
So I think it was a destiny for me to stay here, to move here.
Ok, the challenges to live.
Venire qui, vieni qua, voglio stare qui. Vieni.
Intero. Chi ti ha dato questi pizzi qua?
Hi to everyone.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. We are here. We have just argued because of his hairstyle, but we still try to make this video. Okay, so we've promised you to talk about us, who we are, what we do. So let's start.
Hi guys, I'm Martino Pico, but everybody calls me Pico.
And my name is Julia, but everybody calls me Julia.
I was born here in Valsesia and from a German mother and an Italian father. So I'm definitely Italian.
And I'm from Russia. I was born in Kostroma and I moved here from St. Petersburg.
As you can imagine, I live here from all my life. So it's 42 years, 3 months, 21 days.
More or less.
More or less.
And I live here for 4 years. And 1 month and 2 weeks, more or less.
12 hours. We are a couple. We got married 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm. But our life story is very beautiful and very unusual. And I think it is worth a video dedicated to our love story. So in our future next videos, we are going to tell you about it.
We will tell you something about.
A little bit of teasing.
So in truth, I didn't choose Valsesia to live. My parents did it many years ago before I was born. And they met in Stromboli. It's an amazing Italian island where we would like to go one day. And they decided to move here when my mother was pregnant. So it's not really a decision to live in Valsesia. But I can say that staying here is a decision.
Is a choice. And first I saw Valsesia, I fell in love with it. And then I met him and I fell in love too. So I think it was a destiny for me to stay here, to move here. The best part for me of living in the nature is to have a possibility to walk my dog in the forest. And in truth, I open the door, I leave the house, and I'm already in the forest. And this is the most beautiful part for me of my daily routine.
My idea to be happy living in the nature is a lot about the view. I mean, happen not completely often, but it happens sometimes that you really feel yourself in the right place, in the right moment, and you can really enjoy the art of the nature, and that's don't have a price.
And you never become tired of this art of the nature, not even one day. I do sometimes. I miss city life. Sometimes I miss dressing me up, doing makeup, and but when I feel it, I take a car and I go to the nearest town in Valsesia, Varallo. Or if I want some more, I want museums, theaters. I can go to Milan. We are 2 hours far from there by car, so it's not really a problem to go to a city.
Although about me, I miss the city really seldom because I got the habit to live here. I grew up here, so I don't feel this in my stomach. But yeah, sometimes I like to go to catch some museums, some concerts, some DJ, and being so close to Milan is pretty comfortable. Okay, the challenges to live in a place like Alagna or Mogliano. Challenges when you're young, you really feel the lack of people, and so you don't have the possibility to move because you are not independent. Maybe before to have a car, you need a bus to go there and the authorization of parents. So that's a bit tough for a young boy or girl. Then when you grow up, challenges changes a bit. I mean, I felt and I feel, especially right now that I'm getting older, I'm feeling a bit in trouble finding, a kind of a job that is not connected to the heavy use of your body. For example, I work in extreme sports in the winter, in the summer, maybe not extreme skiing in a slope, but slowly is heavy for the body. Kayaking in the summer or rafting, and that's pretty heavy. I work in building, and that's another choice. Or in restoration, that is in his way an heavy work for the body as well. So the big challenge at one point of my life was if to decide to stay here to look for my fortune or to go somewhere to dig my fortune far from this place. That was the big challenge at some point. Then bought a house, find a wife, and so the choice is done.
For me, as a person who moved here, the biggest challenges were the first one, that there is poor transportation, public transportation, and if you don't have a car, you're in trouble. You're in trouble to find a job. You even can't go to a pharmacy. So for me, the first thing was to learn Italian because I didn't speak Italian, and to get my driving license in Italian for sure. And it took about 2 years. Another challenge was to heat the house with firewood and to water with firewood. I got used to public heating systems, so it was pretty difficult to learn how to start the stove. What inspired us to start this channel? In truth, we wanted to start it 4 years ago when I moved here, but we also always, it wasn't the right moment as usual. And we thought, but it's not so interesting just to show our lives. Maybe we were wrong. But now, as we we decided to make this beautiful project. We decided to open a YouTube channel. First, the possibility to be known outside Valsesia, to show our project and our lifestyle connected to it. And another thing that really inspired us, that maybe in these difficult times, a lot of people would like to change their lives, but they are afraid of it. And we are going to show that with all these modern technologies that we have, it is possible to start a new life and to achieve a lot of things, even in remote places like where we live. Valsesia escape, Valsesia, because we are here, and escape is an invitation to step away from a busy city life and to find your path to the life you want.
So, guys, what you can expect from this channel in the next episodes. We will introduce you a bit in our life intentions. A part is about the rebuilding of this house. Is a very Valsesian traditional house. Probably the first part of the building is age the 16,000. So it's very interesting kind of a work. And then we will introduce you in our second and main project that is about an innovative and technological kind of way to do tourism in Valsesia for the begin, and then in truth with this kind of projects there are no limits. So we will see where we will finish one day with that.
Escape begins here.
So about our strange habits, I think my strange habits is dream about rebuilding
all the old houses,
old and a little decadent but charming houses.
The older, the better.
No, that's not true. But in general, if
the more destroyed, better.
Yeah, I can see big things in these old houses, and I always argue with Julia about this because she would like, and it's understandable in truth, because rebuilding this house sometimes is like living in a building site. So I can understand her.
And these houses are very expensive to rebuild. Very, very expensive to rebuild. So that's why we are going very, very, very slow.
She is dreaming a lot about to have a finished house, keys in hand, ready to move the water tap and have
when you open and
hot water
come,
doing this action and not starting a stove before.
And easy to clean. The house that is easy to clean.
Yeah, but with 2 cats and 1 dog and so old
details like this, it's pretty difficult.
All its trees planted in the house. So it's not definitely easy, but we love each other. We can step on these things.
Okay, what about me? I think my strange hobby is I like learning foreign languages. Not that I learned much, but a lot. But and when I learn this new language, I like to teach it. So I teach Russian, I teach Italian, I teach English. Yeah, this is my hobby.
Poi Giulia.
Che mi fa le carte?
E allora adesso come spuntino, se vogliamo cosa, no, ho acceso il forno così scaldiamo leggermente la torta che sia tiepida, che non sia proprio fredda. A parte che quella si mangia anche fredda.
Chi vince stappa, chi perde spiega.
E in inglese?